Time for a white girl dance. So I'm starting this look today with my YSL Fusion Ink in the color Warm Sand, and I'm going to use a Sigma flat top kabuki to buff this all over my face. And to highlight and conceal my under eye circles, I'm using MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in the shade NW20. I love to blend this out with a beauty blender. I feel like it shears out the concealer so it's not nearly as cakey. I'm going to set my highlight with the Anastasia Beverly Hills shade in Banana. Then I'm going to begin a contour. I'm going to use the shade Fawn as a transition shade for my contour. I'm going to buff that on my cheeks and forehead and also contour my nose with it as well. Then next I'm going to use my NARS Ita brush with the color Havana from the contour kit, and I'm going to use this to carve out a more defined contour. Then I'm going to take the same foundation brush I used and use that just to carve out the bottom half of the contour. And then I just like to set everything with a translucent powder. Next I'm taking blush in MAC Melba, and this is a nice warm peach color that goes with any makeup look. And I'll be highlighting my cheekbones with Becca Opal. This is a Sigma F35 tapered highlighter. I'm also going to use it to highlight my nose and my Cupid's bow. Next I'm taking MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to use this as an eye primer from the upper crease up to the brow. Then we're going to take some sticky tape, put it on the back of our hand and peel it off, and that's going to make it so it's not as sticky. That way it does not damage your delicate eye skin when you pull it off. And you could just set that in the corner of your eye going any direction you please. And as a transition shade, I'm using MAC Soft Brown. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I think it's the number 109. Now I'm going to take my Amrezy palette. I'm using the color Deep Plum. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to create a cut crease. And hand positioning is very important when you're creating a cut crease. You'll notice my hand goes directly in front of my eye, right here, versus underneath it. And if you put it in front of it versus underneath it, then it will blend it out much easier and keep that color in the crease. I'm also taking the black shade from the Amrezy palette, and I'm going to use that to help create more of a winged effect on the outer corner. Go ahead and peel off that tape. Next I'm taking Painterly Paint Pot again on a Luxie Beauty concealer brush. I'm going to use this to prime my lid and also to clean up that cut crease line. That way it's very, very defined. This is the one instance with our eyeshadow where we do want a harsh line. So I'm taking the shade Vanilla from the same palette on a Sigma E55, and I'm going to pat this all over my lid, my brow bone to highlight, and then my inner eye area as well. Next I'm taking Glisten from the palette, and on a clean E55 I'm going to pat that on the outer half of my lid. This is a very shimmery rose gold color, and to enhance the shimmer I'm going to spray my brush with MAC Fix Plus and then apply another coat of Glisten. And you'll see it gets much more metallic with that Fix Plus. Next I'm taking the shade Caramel from the palette on a clean Sigma E45, and I'm going to buff that on my lower lash line. And then next I'm taking Deep Plum once again on a pencil brush, and I'm going to smoke out that lower lash line on top of the caramel. And I realized my inner eye was not as bright as I wanted it to be, so I took this color Shroom by MAC. This is on a Makeup Geek Dome blending brush, and I'm going to just pat that on the inner eye. And next you'll want to take any pointy brush. This is a Sigma E05 liner brush with that Deep Plum color from the palette, and begin drawing more of a harsh line on the inner lash line and then wing it out on the outside. And you'll notice this line goes slightly downward versus going all the way in to meet the corner of my eye. And you're going to get the condensed version of my eyebrows because you've probably seen it 100 times. Stay with me, 'cause you're And just to help enhance that bright inner eye area, I'm using my MAC Chromographic pencil, and this is in the shade NW20. And I'm also going to use it to define that outer corner just a little bit more. You could totally leave the eyes here and just put on some mascara if you wanted, but I am a big fan of the winged liner, and I wanted to go really dramatic for this look. So I'm taking this NYC Liquid Liner. I love this. It's super black, it dries really quickly, and it's only $3 at Target. So you can't beat that. So I'm drawing on a nice, thick, long wing. Next, I am putting on some mascara, as my hair was just magically done. Just going to pop on this mascara. It is the Dior Addict It-Lash. And then I'm going to take my Velour Whispie Sweet Nothings. These are my favorite lashes currently. But darling, stay with me. Next, just for a little bit more definition, I'm going to go over that lower waterline one more time with that deep plum color. Next, I'm taking MAC Lip Pencil, and this is in the color Beet. I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to fill in the outer edges with this lip pencil. But darling, stay with me. And this is a little trick to make your lips a little bit fuller. You just draw these lines and it's going to make them look a bit pouty. Then you take your lipstick. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the color Bachelorette, and just go over the top of that. And that was the finishing touch on this look. If you guys like this video, if you like this look, don't forget to click like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!